Starting the YouTube stream. YouTube stream is going. I think. It's trying. It's struggling. There we go. It's chill in my chat? I don't know about that. But I'm glad you think so. I just went live on YouTube. I know. Much better than Twitch. As long as I'm just happy that you're happy. Head to Astera. Okay. I think it's time for the subspecies deviants, subspecies monsters, whatever they are. QR man, somebody was getting me to think that I should actually start fucking TikTok stream. But at the same time, somebody also said I would almost immediately get banned from their platform, so. Maybe for Wilds we'll do. I'll start streaming on TikTok. Banned, they use a lot of AI to auto moderate their platform, and I would say something that would get me banned. Oh, that was you? I mean, I don't doubt it. I don't even think I see anything that bad, but guess that's not up for me to decide. Dance too? I'm gonna twerk. If I were to fight one of these first, what would I fight first? Sometimes you get stuff from Ebonioto. Hand's a little sweaty for some reason. Heat's been really strange. I mean, August is a strange month. Fight Noxella? He was really strong when I was with him in Osaka last year, but I don't know, maybe I've gotten stronger. But he has more combat training than me. He like studied like karate and stuff. I've been hitting the shoulders. I mean, I was really, really sick for 6 months, and as soon as I started feeling good again, I'm like, I gotta get back. I gotta get back to where I was. It's just time, nutrition, and consistency is all I can say. Genetics. A few months of break. I mean, a break isn't a bad thing. I mean, at least as far as weightlifting goes, like your body remembers. Like you've got like that muscle memory. You've got like a lot of muscle tissue that's just like shrunken down. Hop it below. Yeah, we're doing a little early stream. I'm not planning to go too long. Although, if I get really close to beating Shara, we'll probably just beat Shara. What am I doing, man? Thank you. Bro showing mercy. Is it too loud? Feels like it might be too loud. You guys aren't gonna be able to hear me at all. No? I don't believe you. Oh! I wonder if Dragon Blight affects your dragon pods. It does. That makes sense. Oh no. I lived, bitch! It's come popping out of the bush. Feels bad. At least he'll get into a turf war with Narga. Dabin Harambe, as somebody who exists in the justice field, I would question why you're asking people to incriminate themselves. This is like somebody committing their first crime and not having their fingerprints taken. Like, they should get one free pass. Yeah, Jess, there was a Nintendo Direct, and I hope for something. There was nothing. Feels bad. Careful, there we go. Oh my god, there's so many shinies from Narga. And he immediately enraged? That's unfortunate. Gianluigi, use a heal. I'll take that. Whoa, oh! That was a double one. Turf wars do 10%. Falling off of things is 10% as well. Probably should have healed, but I was like, I've got a strong charge coming up. He did give me the heal. I just didn't use it. he placed it right at my feet. That was an insurance one. We don't count those. It is fun playing the exact opposite of the way I would play in a cartless run. What weapon is Gianluigi using? He's using the Radabon weapon. Master rank, Radabon. Heartless might be the best single world content. And we might do some more soon. If not next month, the month after. Twitch has been annoying. When the stream lags, the frame freezes. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with their platform over here. It's not great. I'm not going to gaslight you. Like, I don't think that's your problem. I think that's on Twitch. They're ass tier player. I'm surprised that didn't get him in the jelly. That was something. just goblining around. Not a KO. I've got Slugger too. I'm sending it every time. No, I don't even have Fortify. That's the funny part. I should probably have Fortify before I do stuff like that. I mean, there's just not... Well, that's not true. We have access to the Tigrex arms, which are definitely better. So I should probably be putting those on. Because you almost never get more than one KO on Greatsword anyways. It's very unlikely. And all Slugger does is just make that first one a lot more consistent. But it's not a huge benefit. It might turf war again. There's better KO. Great sort of light bowgun. In every situation, it's light bowgun. Whether you're using sticky ammo or whether you're just punching. But, I mean, it's not very good damage on the light bowgun. And his head is a terrible spot until you break it, huh? Lance is like in the same boat as Hunting Horn, where it feels like every game now they're like, we gotta do something to make more people want to play this. Not necessarily a bad thing. Whoa! It feels like every weapon either has perfect guard or like little evasion steps built in somewhere. Might die here. So wiggly. What? Why is he... What? I've never seen anything run away like that to another zone when you're riding them. What is he doing? I think he's ready. Just yeet yourself into the trap. Ah. What weapons are left for Rise? If you're on Twitch chat, you can use the weapon command. There's only 3 left. You can also watch every VOD this month and find out. Slog bones. Ooh. That'd be good on a deathless run. I think perfect guarding fog increases the chance of getting a clash with a monster. So in a way, it's going to be kind of like mounting. The more you perfect guard, the more topples and clashes you'll get.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, I mean, you still might need guard levels so the perfect guard doesn't have chip damage. I would like that, actually. That would be a good thing. Let's see if we can make any new armor pieces. No, it seems like it's got some... I don't know. From the clips I saw, it made it seem like perfect guarding is important for getting the additional things that could happen. These would have been nice, but... What are my legs doing? Nothing? Alloy, right? Lance and Gun Lance lasted this long? I mean, it's just, you know, it's just random chance. Maybe I'll just use this instead. Instead of Tigrex, we go crit boost. This crit draw is actually kind of good here. Oh, we need a pure crystal, though? Alright, maybe not. I don't want to use it up. Guard up should come with levels of guard. I think guard up is a silly move. A silly skill in general. I think guard levels are fine, but I don't know how I feel about guard up. It's just more drains on guarding. Workshop Greatsword worth going for this run? Absolutely not. No. Not even remotely. Worth going on this run. I mean, our damage is not an issue. And anything that isn't just spend 5 minutes mining is going to be a pretty big time loss. Great Jagras is probably the lowest you could go and have it be, like, worth it. Yeah, if it were, like, guard up on insta-block or something, I could see that. I should actually probably tenderize his legs. I'm probably gonna be hitting. What? Trying to put my thing on, man. What? I died with a fluid. I'm just finding new ways to die now. Thinking like, this guy plays Monster Hunter? This is a clown playing Monster Hunter. Never more saved in my life. Should have delayed it a little bit more. can't overcharge Greatsword anymore? That's kind of sad. I'm like desperately looking for a hill to slide down. I think there's one right here. I should be careful with this amount of life. Never punished. Step there. I mean, it's possible rather than removing overcharge, they just added what is essentially a 4th level of charge. Which I don't really like, but again, it's like, whatever. Ow! Feels like I take so much damage. I guess that's what happens though when you got like defense down. Whew. Guess we do this. I think defense down is a percentage down, but I actually don't know the exact formula for it. It's actually a really good question. Ow. I'm treating my potions like I'm in Rise. Ugh. Ugh. You rarely see me play the Greatsword? That sounds like a you problem. I play Greatsword all the time. You know, it's all right that he's going to go up. He gets a turf war with Tigrex, so kind of okay. Hill inclined helping or hindering? Well, it's great if you want to get a mount, but otherwise, I'd say it mostly makes things a little harder. No, I think it hurts when he bites his tail. I think it feels satisfying. Take that, bird. I mean, I love Greatsword. 3rd gen is probably the only generation where I don't love it. But everywhere else, great. Your first time watching me live? Well, thank you, Sam. I hope you enjoy the stream. Is it time for our second wall bang? That was cinematic. There goes the tail. Different move than I thought he would do. I gotta be a little careful here. Couldn't really see. Is anything good from the direct? Power Stone 2, easily playable on modern consoles, I guess, is probably the biggest reveal we got. I'm just gonna send it. Oh! That was the right choice. Dude, he perfectly ducked me there. He might be limping. Dude, he moves so slow. Oh. Well, I can get him anyways. Castlevania DS games also nice. Yeah, I'll agree with that. That's a good re-release. It's like all these studios are like, wait, we've got 30 years worth of games that people can't buy anymore. Maybe we will sell them again. They're like, what? We could do that? You play the game and you install it, the graphics look bad. How do you fix that? Have you set everything to high? Did you install the high resolution texture pack? I don't really have a modern graphic configurator video on this, do I? My Apex Shep today. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm not ripping. I'm not making it a thing where I just rip my shirt every stream. I don't have enough shirts. Yeah, this is an early stream, Kamuka. Game looks blurry. Are you using TAA anti-aliasing? Because TAA will make games look blurry. Do not use TAA anti-aliasing. Don't use DLSS either. I mean, FSR if you need it. I don't think volumetric rendering would make things blurry. But it is definitely an acquired taste anyways, so maybe turn that down to low. Some real garbage. Dude, he hits so hard. No. No. Ever understood the flying wall bang? Sometimes they are close enough to the ground and sometimes they aren't. Okay about that. My roaming ballista, don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. He immediately destroyed my mantle. Dude, NA.
Buen trabajo. Sigue así.
Yeah, unlucky. We were doing the Nintendo Direct. You missed nothing. So, don't worry about it. What are you eating for lunch? What is a normal lunch in Brazil? There's no way that Capcom collection is coming to Xbox. I think Capcom has just decided it's not even worth paying whatever minor marketing fee or publishing fee to get their games on. Wait, is that the first reveal of the Trails remake? Chicken legs and an egg? You ate the whole chicken? They claim it's an MT framework issue, but I don't know if I believe that. Why would MT framework be so difficult to run on the Xbox? They got World running. World is an MT framework game. We got the full trailer in Japan, and we just got the scraps. I don't know that PC Rise is going to be much better, Harambe. Honestly, Switch is probably where it would be the most alive. Is that a hit? Chicken tendos? Okay, now I gotta look that up. Oh, you're eating tendies and an egg. The food that unites the world. All right. I mean, God damn it, we're so close. I mean, we're gonna finish like an hour and a half. I might be done around 1, depending on how long everything takes. Did I sleep? I went to sleep. I did not shower. I didn't have time. I woke up around 9:30. And I was on by 9:50. Will this be the only stream today? I don't normally even stream on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are my day off. But I streamed anyways. Will I get a Castlevania key? I'm not going to ask for a Castlevania key. That would be disingenuous. I don't think I would stream it. Asmongold cosplay? It's only for like I usually shower in the afternoon. It hasn't even been 24 hours. That's funny. I woke up to my rat alarm.
He hecho que los lazarillos vuelan el rastro de Belcana. Síguelos.
I do think sometimes about scheduling 1 or 2 genuinely friendly EU streams a week. I haven't done it yet, but I do think about it. Oh, no, no. EU friendly, but not in the kind arc is actually maybe ideal. You don't want to be friendly to the EU? Well, they have not earned it. I need an official apology from Germany. It's not... Look, I understand there's a lot of other EU countries right now that are being punished as a result, but you got one more reason to hate Germany. I'm giving it to you. I'm serving it up on a silver platter. In fact, that's what I want. In my heart, what I want is for people to be more angry at Germans. What did Germany do this time? Just had a lot of people in 2023 and parts of 2022 that were like extremely fucking rude, and they were all from Germany. And like, I would understand if it was like from a country that was currently experiencing like war or drought or famine or like harsh economic conditions, but I'm sorry, Germany, like you're only one step away from like Finland in terms of like ideal social conditions. Does an African fuck Germany? Hell yeah, man. Muy cuidado. Do not go in the hole. Get on the ground. $25 for the new Castlevania collection? Honestly, a great deal. Is that on Steam? Is that a dumb question? I should tenderize those wings. It's 3 Castlevanias? It's all of the DS Castlevanias. Dawn of Sorrow, Order of Ecclesia, and Portrait of Ruin. Honestly, that's kind of great because I don't think they've had remakes before, and presumably they did a way to like make it so you really don't need that second screen at all. Thanks, Gianluigi. We're gonna hit. Nope. Yeah, like the seal stuff, all that stuff, you know, assuming it's a proper remake, getting rid of that makes that actually a really good version. Gianluigi's really catching strays. Oh yeah, no, I had no doubt that the Capcom fighting game collection would be on Steam, but good either way. Does luck not do anything in Dawn of Sorrow? What does luck do in Dawn of Sorrow if it doesn't, like, help with drop rates or whatever? It's 1/10 as effective as every other game? Oh, that's tortured. Oh, but if I really squeeze those out, I could get them. Shortest sleep ever? Just closing my eyes. I got the official dock, Dab and Harambe, and I do like it, but honestly, any USB hub should work fine for the Steam Deck. The official dock's a little pricey. It's like $100. But it looks nice, and it does work really well. Any HDMI cable recommendations? Nope. I think HDMI cables either work or they don't. I've used all sorts of things, but unless you're trying to do like 4K at a high bit rate, like, doesn't really matter. I would say if you're going to buy one nowadays, probably makes sense to get one that is future-proof, but 2.1 or whatever the modern HDMI is. Hey Molly, hello. Man, it's amazing how many people I see that are able to watch me at night that still watch me during the day. Getting your car inspected for like emissions? You made yourself get up to watch me? I did say I would be streaming early. Oh, you're usually running events at night, Fire Cannon. What? Are you sleeping? Why did... Whatever. I'm not going to question it. Early stream was for a direct, and only because, like, we've got this challenge going on, I'm like, I could probably stream a little bit more, too. If I wasn't doing this challenge, I would have not streamed the direct or done this. The power of 2 mid streams combined to create 1 medium stream. Ow! I'm gonna have to pick up a bunch more null berries. I don't have enough. Just sleeping. I mean, it seems like we've got a lot of time. Doesn't it seem that way to you? Especially if I just straight up beat Shara today. Anonymous gifter, thank you. I mean, we could probably get to Fatalis tomorrow. Poon God 69? My Planet Fishing Challenge day is AP, or last day of the month. Well, I don't normally stream on Saturdays. That's the day I hang out with Jim. But that would be Friday for me. Well, that's what we're talking about right now, Gator. We're talking about the feasibility of all of those things. Fatalis is part of credits? Fatalis is not part of credits, but it's really not that much farther to get to him. You've got Shattered Horn, Stygian, Tutorial Safi, Baby Elatron, and you got Fatalis. It's 5 more fights. Also, I got a level 4 heavy artillery deco. Got to grind HR, grind and rise for Allmother? No. You know, Allmother doesn't give you credits. I mean, the real credits are just in the village, I think. I don't even know if you get credits. You get a cutscene. But we're going to Gasm anyways. Furious Monkey and Rajang are completely optional. Bro set me up! He was gonna heal me and he took it away! Right as I walked up to him, he was like, nope! From starting the game to getting to to beating Narwa, I think is about 7 hours, depending on the weapon and if I grind it all. Rise is that short? Well, I mean, that's a, you know, playing it like a speed run. I think it's around 7. It's 7 hours for me to do it. I'm sure Moss has done it faster. I'm sure Moss has got it down to like 5 or 6 hours. Yeah, I mean, that's using the village. Xenoger Steamworks stream? I mean, because it's not deathless, like, we don't need to do any of that stuff. Not really. Yeah, between Renopolis and Daimyo Hermitar, you've got a full set for Gunlance. Gun Lance would be very nice in Rise. Would be a big help. Deathless Dose. People don't want to watch that. People just want to watch Deathless World. I could see maybe some interest in Deathless Sunbreak. Possibly even Deathless For You, but I don't know. Don't know. The modern world-lit audience is very fickle. Which armor is this? There you go. I thought I had a KO I was building up. I guess not. Oh, Amatsu is another thing we could do, yeah. Whew. But that really is more like hub timber content. They changed the TCS damage on sleeping monsters. So Iceborne changed True Charge Slash, and it made it so that if your first hit of the TCS hits a weak spot, it will perform what's considered an enhanced True Charge Slash. The ideal scenario is you hit the monster with the first hit just before they fall asleep, and then you land the second hit just as they're sleeping. Shirtless Deathless. I'm probably going to get a message from Jen soon, because I sent her that GIF. She has not responded yet. Oh, she hasn't had lunch yet. She'll probably be going soon. Rip the maid outfit in half? Oh, that sounds great. Speed eating is good. Enduring is not that good. Did she buy me that shirt? No, I bought that shirt. That's the Burnout Diesel V-neck t-shirt, if anyone wants to buy their own. They're on sale on Amazon right now, 17 bucks.
Lleguemos hasta el fondo de este misterio.
Bounty
Estamos a
complete.
cargo del lecho de los ancianos.
They're okay shirts. They're pretty comfy. They are not extremely durable, as you can see. Like, they definitely thin out over time. But for, you know, a little while, they look nice. Enough blood. 2 more blood. Okay, so shirt. I'm not ripping my shirt every string. I'm definitely not ripping this shirt because I like this shirt. You buy plain t-shirts in bulk? I mean, I'm not going to yuck your yum if that's what you like wearing. We're going to do a little bit more. I want to do just a tiny bit more of this. The bottom seam actually really fucks things up. I know it doesn't seem like it would. You're like, you rip the whole shirt, but that bottom seam is crazy because you don't have any leverage. It's all stitched together. I'm pretty sure most wrestlers probably just have the bottom seam cut. We got our 2 trank bombs. Do we want to go all the way? Well, at least let's use up the natural fuel. Oops, all Steamworks September. It really is some of the worst content you could do, isn't it? It's not great. Trey Dog, I think I want to get the credits today, man. As long as I can get to them before 2 p.m., I will be very happy. And it is noon now, so I need to kill 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's like 4.5 hunts in 2 hours. Can I not? Did I not get any melding tickets? I guess I didn't. We do have to do track gathering. Track gathering will slow us down a little bit. No, we can't. We can't fight the Zenogre yet. We got to beat the game first. I mean, if we're going to do Primordial Malzeno, we're almost definitely going to do at least a little bit of the curio crafting. I don't know if we're going to do the armor stuff, because that's like, that's really bad. Steamworks September. Oops, all Steamworks September.
Busquemos pruebas de algún cambio significativo. Si los analizamos en conjunto, puede que todos los pequeños cambios nos lleven a una causa común. ¡Rastros de monstruo! No se parece a ninguno de los que tienen algo diferente. Incluso asustan un poco.
You know, it would be an interesting test, Gator, to try and compare viewer numbers of me literally only streaming World Steamworks versus literally any other variety game. Like, how long would it take of me, like I actually live streaming, like not pre-recorded, not phoning it in, like actually sitting there pushing the buttons. But there still would be people that would rather watch that, I think, than like almost anything else. You'll not watch it if it helps? It would help, actually. Did I enjoy Sunbreak? there are aspects I like about Sunbreak, but as a whole, not really. Oh. Oh no! That could have been a lot worse. Oh wait! Due to the magic of sleeping, he is no longer enraged. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Gonna try and get you. Okay, you got me. Dodo's roar range is actually really short. Oh! Hold on, I got a plan. How am I doing today? I expected nothing from the Nintendo Direct, so I'm not disappointed. But if I were more of a man-child, I would maybe be a little disappointed. Am I streaming this early for you? I'm not gonna cock tease you by showing you my chest hair and chest muscles and then not give you a little extra stream, alright? I know that's not a material to crank one out. I'm a professional gooner, I get it. Oh, so close. Yes! Your new headset comes today? What do you got? Oh! You don't know what brand it is? That's very strange. You just ordered a random, like... Did you get, like, your headset off of Temu or something? Temu-ass brand headset? Wish.com? Defender weapons or new character? It's kind of a strange question, right? I mean, you would be using defender weapons on a new character, right? You watch the direct on the toilet? Where you should. Bought an Asus phone for $500 that arrived. Are you happy with it? Is that a good price? Was it a good price for the phone? Half price. I don't think this hits. Not there. He's like, get your ass down there. I got a great deal on my phone. I got an S23 Ultra for like $400. But I had to have a Google Fi membership for like 6 months. I was thinking of switching to Mint because I don't really use my phone ever. Does anyone here use Mint? I know it's like poverty tier, but like that doesn't really bother me. I'm gonna get hit. Sounds mid? I mean, the only reason you use it because it's cheap. It uses the T-Mobile towers? Oh my god. Discount T-Mobile is something I didn't know was possible. Nah, man, I do not have good experiences with T-Mobile. But, I mean, it's different now, you know? It's different era. I might try it. And they make it pretty easy to switch. You just use an eSIM. I mean, Google Fi isn't bad, but I think even the poverty tier starts at like $40, which isn't a lot of money, but you can definitely do a lot cheaper. Maybe it's $20. I don't know. I gotta check. But you have to be really careful about not using more than 1 gig. I mean, I would be completely fine, Shivern, if it had almost exclusively Wi-Fi calling. I gotta tenderize his tail again soon. I thought it got cheaper, Jester Vance. Recheck the rates, dude. It's supposed to be $15 for 5 gigs of data and unlimited talk and text. We might get a mountain. People I banned yesterday? Not many people. What? Maybe 0. Did I do that mount yet? I don't think I did. Yeah, there were some timeouts that expired. Rick Pool's back, Teost is back. Benefit Trap and Para? It more guarantees that you'll actually get the full Para. Or the full Pitfall Trap. I mean, if you could time it perfectly, it'll be like extra long. Dude, that was awesome. That looked great. Imagine. Imagine if it dangled just right. Great. That's awesome. This is terrible. I hate this. This is the worst thing ever. It's like slime and explosions. Everywhere. And roaring? Lots of roaring? It's my favorite Monster Hunter weapon. I use all of the weapons. I don't really use bowguns that often, though. Oh, you saved yourself, you bastard! I hope you rot in hell! I got it! I got the dangle! Oh, God! No! Ah! You want to know exactly what it means? We're getting all the credits in the games. So when the credits play after you beat the game, that's how far we're going. Have to see Monster Hunter World on here again? Oh, we know. We're really popping this guy up, aren't we? He's got a lot of life, doesn't he? Don't you run, you son of a bitch! No! The bombs! I mean, all right, if I can ask you a question. You wanted to know what all credits means. What did you think it meant? Like in your mind. Like, did you have, like, another idea? Or was it just, like, I don't know. Max Zenny, could you imagine? At least portable third would be easy.
Buen trabajo. Recojamos todo y volvamos. No
Ben
paráis a
trabajo.
esperar.
3 monsters left? Man, we're gonna be done early. What do you guys think will take longer? Me watching the direct and beating this game, or me finishing all of my sets while lifting?
También hemos... Bien hecho. En este momento...
Jefe,
Because I kind of take my time when I'm lifting.
Perfecto. Vamos a por ello.
I generally spend more time lifting weights than streaming today.
los dragones ancianos están alterados, compi. Vayamos de expedición o alguna misión opcional.
I'm going to try and keep it to under 2 hours. If I could be done at 4, oh, I would be so happy. I think we're going to eat steak tonight. How about a steak? I stream the noises of me doing the sets. If I wasn't normally naked when I did it, I would probably do it on the Discord stream. But I'm normally like kind of naked. I take my headphones off. I don't need these. Still do it on Discord. We couldn't become a community server, man. I should probably have like the Discord on like a timer. Like a 30-minute timer or 45-minute timer. You'd pay good money to see that. We've done some weightlifting streams before. Actual naked lifting. I mean, in my underwear. I mean, I'm not full on dangling out there. Like, I'm not going full 2 inches spinning around while I'm doing my squats. Oh, English isn't your first language. Well, then that makes sense. Less interested now? My stream is enough? But my pair of inchworm best friends are not? Oh, I'm getting fucking owned by these gauges, man. Tell you, people that love you at your deathless but don't love you at your inchless, not real fans. You say whole hog like there's a whole lot to see. It's not. Only guys with massive ones are humble like that. Are you saying I'm gaslighting you all into saying I've got a micro PP, but I've actually got a massive hog? Yes. Okay. Just clarifying. Don't smirk. Soda can? You know, I bought a whole jug of Arizona iced tea the other day. No, there's almost zero way I go back to the anniversary monster list. Nobody was watching it. At least not enough people were. We are actually, for the year, in part due to that series, we're actually net negative. Like a year of wild stuff, like we are negative on subscribers on YouTube. Like, actually, Actually negative. By the end of the year, we might be like neutral. Dragon Ball MOBA guides, it would be better than those, whatever I was doing. I didn't pog enough. You're probably right. You post one video today, you'll pop off. You are wrong. You are so wrong. It's exactly what I was doing. Where did we get to? Well, we're currently investigating Black Veil Valhazak stuff. It was a lot of work, and like I didn't mind doing it. But if I'm like actively losing subscribers, like I know they're fake fans, but at the end of the day, like it doesn't make you feel good. Like you're like, what the fuck, man? Killed the series. I mean, look, farming. Imagine farming Shah Dalamadur, spending 10 hours in prep for like an 8-minute long edited exacting video. And then, like, losing 10 subscribers when you post it. Like, if there's any proof that, like, we live in a hell dimension, that is fucking it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't get it. I really don't get it, so... All I can say is, like, you know, you got to trust that the YouTube algorithm is telling you something. You can't try to outthink the algorithm. If the algorithm is saying people don't want to watch this, it's what they're doing. Ultimately, unfortunately, when you are still being an internet content clown, to a certain degree, you do need to do what's popular for you. Low rank Anjanath took you longer to beat than Fatalis. You were learning the game, man. And then by the time Fatalis came out, you were an expert. So, no, I don't think it's strange at all. Azardar, that's awful, man. Why would they unenroll you? Was it a payment thing? Like they screw up the billing? That's Toby hair. That should be enough. $0 and the state won't help you? This fucking country, man. Ah!
Me alegro de que hayas vuelto. Eso no es bueno. Tranquilo, ¿vale?
Un balazak espóreo. Hasta el nombre da mal yuyu.
Oh, you use defender gear? That's a little shameful. Have you ever gone back again and done it normally? I would go back and replay the game. I mean, obviously, I go back and replay the game nearly constantly, but I would definitely be like, I have to purge myself of my sins. Do I jork it before or after sets? It depends. You know, sometimes I'll be like, you know what, next set? Let's get a jork in. You don't want to jork before the sets. It has to be either mid or after. Because if you do it before, you're going to remove all your tension. Still on the Gert? No, I haven't had Gert in a while. Too much sugar. I eat a lot of cottage cheese, though. And protein bars. And protein shakes. Reading a lot of halal recently. Gotta be careful about the farts. You can die pretty easily here.
Ten cuidado.
Just drink water? I don't think I'm gonna give up Coke Zero like ever. I am drinking more water though. But I mean, I'm not gonna give up Coke Zero. There's so many people in my life now that are like, you're gonna hurt yourself drinking that Coke Zero. It's like really annoying. Lifting weights and practicing Muay Thai? Thailand meetup when? How do you drink beer, Dean, and not get fat? Or do you just consume most of your calories in beer so you don't get fat? That's my issue with beer. I love beer. Love it. But I'll get fat if I drink it. Hitting it today, boys. I mean, I don't drink regularly anyways. Bad things will happen. I mean, if I was retired, like, who cares if I'm an alcoholic, I guess, but... Am I dead? How am I not dead? People are afraid of artificial sugars. You want to know what's worse than artificial sugars? Real fucking sugars. That's what I don't get. Like, you want me to be slurping down high fructose corn syrup? Yes, we could do the meme. Just drink water, but I don't know, man. Like, I want some enjoyment in my life. Isn't real sugar better than artificial sugar, though? No! Not if you're trying to lose weight. It's not like there's people out there that are like, artificial sugar! Although Coke Zero is pretty good. Only drink a soda once a week. Sounds like the sort of thing somebody would be like, I only allow myself pleasure once a week. Dude, what is with all of these? Stop farting on me, man. Cardio is way overrated. Yeah, fuck cardio, man. You love cardio? I mean, if you like doing it, I think that's a beautiful thing. But if you don't like doing it for health reasons, Just lift weights. Suffering for minimal gains. I ever tell you, chat, I ever tell you guys I love you? I love that everybody here is so, like, meat-pilled. Lifting-pilled, at least. I know not meat-pilled. I know if Machado is vegetarian. Not vegan. Vegetarian? You enjoy jorking it? Vegan. Damn. You know I've been on oat milk recently? Oat liquid? I don't know if it's technically a milk. Do I milk oats? It's my preferred non-dairy cream-like product. I get sick of soy pretty quickly. Jen doesn't like almond milk. She's like allergic to almond milk. God damn it. Well, let me tell you something. I don't think there's anything wrong with going vegan, but vegan cheese should never be consumed. No, it's not good. I trust Effie Machado on most things, but I have never met a vegan cheese that I liked. I remember going to a vegetarian restaurant because I had a coupon. And they had like a vegan pizza, and whatever they put on top of that pizza was one of the most vile things I ever ate. I ate like the tiniest slice, and I told the waiter, like, just give me the bill, I'm leaving. Get me out of here. I'm gonna get something else for dinner. Wait, what? What? Okay, that's my bad. I did that. Why would I go there? Were I fixated on using a coupon? I mean, I was curious how it was, and people were like, the pizza's good. I'm like, all right. I did not fully comprehend that a vegan pizza would have cheese that was that horrendous. People like them. I mean, look, I'm not saying all vegan cheese is bad. How about this? The vegan cheese I had was really bad. They'll try Pepe's? Aren't you coming to the United States later this year? If you like pizza, you really should go to New Haven. Dude, how annoying is it to get into the United States if you're not a U.S. citizen? It's gotta be horrible, isn't it? How many of these am I down to? 3? Can I roll the stink off? I mean, and again, like, I've only had one vegan cheese. It's not like I've had it my whole life. I had it once on a pizza. The whole thing was just like, it was a mistake. It should not have existed. Question for people in the EU. Are all countries in the EU treated the same? Or does the US, like, play favorites based on what country you're from? US plays favorites, but what if it doesn't? I think it's a valid question. Assuming we've got trade agreements with the EU. Sazabi? I don't know who that is. Should I know what that is? I'm not being rude, I just don't know. You lifting? He's getting gains? I'm not talking about... My question is not about who we sell cruise missiles to. It's literally... visa exemptions. Spent years grinding Iceborne Fatalis with Great Sword almost exclusively. I'm sure he's amazing, and I'm sure all of his runs are legit. And I have no doubt that he's great and a great runner, and he's earned it. But I feel like TA running has forever been cursed by all of the cheaters. And I feel really bad for him that it's like that, but I think it's like that. To me, it's like it. I used to love TAs. I don't love them anymore. The love is gone. It is what it is. Yeah, it sucks. I don't follow any TAs. I only follow runners that, like, I 100% trust that they do their runs, you know, and they don't cheat them in any way. Was PC worth it? It's worth it for me because I like playing at a high frame rate and I like having a blood mod. I like having cutscene skip. But if your favorite thing to do was to make or watch TA runs, it's actually probably the worst thing that's ever happened. For both World and Rise, like, it's just, you just can't trust anyone. Because even if, I mean, I'm assuming they just, like, you know, all the ways that they cheat. Lock the monster location, lock the monster size, lock the monster health. And those are just the things that you can't prove necessarily that they cheated it in. Because in theory, they grinded it out. You can mod and cheat on console too. Not like the way you can on PC. Not that I know of. You know, are they using an overlay? Are they subtly tweaking AI so that it's valid but not, you know, still cheating? All those things, you know. It's just sad, man. It's so sad. I'm just happy that that's not the route I went with making Monster Hunter content. I just feel dirty. Yeah, no, so it's not, I mean, you know, all the support and love in the world for people that want to do TA runs. Hopefully you're not using any mods you shouldn't be using, and if you are, you're disclosing them, but there's just like, I have zero interest. It's just, it's sad. The whole community is ruined, and they did it to themselves, so. And like, did innocent people get punished? Absolutely. There's a lot of great players out there that got punished, but not enough people took a stand against it. I remember TSC and Fumetto calling people horrible slurs on Twitter because they're like, hey, can you not cheat? Like, horrible, horrible things. Just spouting out like hate speech against people because they're like, hey, maybe you shouldn't lock the monster's HP. I don't know how many of those tweets still exist, but it... Different time, man. Yeah, no, there was a whole crew of them. They brought Fumetto on board during the Turbo investigation to determine whether or not Turbo was used. Let's just think for a second what that's like. Let's think about exactly what sort of due diligence was done there. The guy that has like 8 hours plus of footage per stream of him eyes glazing over, holding a button to turbo a Apex Rathian to death. I'm gonna get blasted. I'm not. I got blasted anyway. Alright, we are finally out of nullberries. What did Fumetto do? When Rise came out on the Switch, he also hacked in 999 of every item. And then 2 weeks later, he said, I'm bored of this game. It's like so funny. It's so funny. I mean, there's a video on TSC's channel talking about cheating. And I remember being in there and being like, I understand there's a frustration. You know, I was talking about the RTA runs I did. It's like, I get it, you're frustrated when you don't get the RNG that you want. But you shouldn't take shortcuts. It's not fair to all the players that aren't taking shortcuts. Doesn't matter now. Pandora's box has been opened. We're in Hell Dimension. Oh, thanks. They think everyone's cheating, it's fine. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's an arms race. And then the culture around it is also toxic. It's not like, wow, you got a good run, congratulations. It's like, oh, you got a good run, fuck you, I'm gonna dunk you, and I'm gonna have a better run than you. And then call you slurs. Yeah, no, that's just what I mean. It's like, I'm sure the runner that Ralpha was mentioning is 100% legit, and they ground out and really worked on getting that run to make it perfect, but there's no way you can make a run like that now and people not be like, so what AI edits did you use? The better run is more cheats? I mean, so Diva, either himself or one of his alts was out there saying, I am the best player in the world. even if I use AI mods, I'm able to push the buttons in such a specific way that I can do things that other people can't do. That's how they justify it to themselves. They're like, I'm still better than everyone else, so I'm allowed to use these things. ZMTL, hello, good evening.
Genial.
I think the best thing you can do is no matter how good you are or how good you think you are, is to stay humble and always try to think of ways to get better, because at the moment that you actually think you've peaked, you probably haven't. And it probably keeps yourself out from that toxic mind state. I mean, I don't even really consider myself a speedrunner, you know? Oh, wow, that's kind of neat. I don't think I've ever gotten that before. That was a good decoration we just got. This one? That's a good one. Moss is a great runner. Moss is one of the greatest runners of all time. Without question. Genuinely one of the greatest runners of all time. Like, he's... I don't want to say he's the only person I trust. But, I mean, he's up there. Are we winning? Well, we almost are done. I mean, we're at Namiel. Well, that's always been the joke to me about the ice mod. People are like, you running the ice mod. Like, why would I run a mod that makes the game easier? I don't understand. Like, I genuinely don't understand. Like, I want the game to be harder. And there's actually not really that great... I know Artful Hobbs is working on a hard mode patch. There's not, like, a lot of good, balanced hard mode mods for this game. It's not easy to do. I don't know. I mean, look, they're gonna... I mean, there's gonna be an audience for everyone. There's an audience for everyone out there. I'm right, but people hate Tenderize so much, they just don't understand it. You like the DPS meter? I mean, I'm not like throwing bullets out at people for using mods. I'm not even necessarily throwing out bullets at people that use mods because they're trying to learn the game. I mean, that's fine. We're beyond that looking glass now. The question is when you're making content in a competitive environment, what should you be using? And it's like, nothing. Really, I mean, honestly, nothing. I mean, especially like Monster Hunter that has so many people that only have the ability to run the game on a console. Like, you know, like how disrespectful is it to the runners that are in Brazil, where a computer might cost them like several months' wages, but they can actually afford a Series S and they want to host their runs, and they got to deal with like fucking nuclear tier level cheats that they can never hope to accomplish on console. It's like it's so bad. I mean, it's bad enough as it is on PC, what you can do legally, having, you know, a high frame rate. Even that alone is like kind of a bit of an unfair advantage with that and like loading times and stuff like that. But, you know, put all that stuff aside and say, like, even still, you know, you want to be someone from a country where you can't afford like a good gaming PC to especially run World, which is like a fucking awful game. Are there that many cheaters? The literal head moderator of the Time Attack Rise speedrunning board was full-on hacking in infinite wire bugs. And even then, it took people like 6 months to figure it out. Yeah, I think it's pretty bad. So, even when the mods are like staring you in the face, people just like eyes glaze over and they're like, wow, cool run. You know, and there's not any due diligence. Wasn't an Elatrian runner also cheating? Quite possibly all of the Elatrian runners were cheating. That runs are segregating between PC and console? I mean, they are, but, you know, you're going to want to watch the faster time. Like, if you see a title and one says 3 minutes, and the other one says 3 minutes, 30 seconds, you're going to click the faster one, probably. I mean, you know, it only affects me in the sense that I stream the game. I'm not making content the vast majority of the time where you would be able to run any cheat and get away with it for the amount of time that I'm on stream, streaming live. Like, you'd get caught out immediately. Other than proof of a pedal. Do you have a timer on the stream? I know people would like it. But, you know, at the same time, that's because I've found content, a way to do content that's good for live streams. A lot of the content that they're doing is like, it's the worst possible live stream content. Because even if you're cheating, you're like resetting, like, you know, every 2 minutes. You're just constantly blue balling people. I wasn't competitive? Brother, I fucking won a world champion. Well, a national championship. I got second in another, and I have multiple RTA records. Not competitive. Oh, TA tack runs? Yeah, no, I don't really do those. I'm definitely competitive as hell, but I'm not interested in competing if it's unfair. I get really mad. I get really angry. If I think someone's been cheating and they get away with it, call it whatever you will. I was not in a tempered lesson group that I know of. Why did I rip my shirt? I don't know why. But then somebody said, coward, you won't do it. And then I said, you got to buy me a new shirt. And then I ripped it. And they did. I bought 2 more. With the money that was donated last night, I bought 2 more shirts. Righteous Fury? Maybe. Show the receipt. I'll show you the shirts I got. Don't mind. They're getting a little tight as smalls, but maybe that's a good thing. There you go. I got a blue one and I got an olive one. Turbo Investigation Arc was a good time. It was just... It was a chance, total apex for the community to fix itself. And it shat its pants. American small. Well, not Japanese small. I wouldn't be able to fit into it. You know, I kind of want to get more knoll berries. Let's go get some more knoll berries. Small fits me at all. Well, I mean, the shirts are like kind of stretchy. So that helps. I mean, I thought the turbo investigation was pretty good. Total Apex. I was just mad that somebody was doing RTA because, like, that's where I live. And, like, was using something they shouldn't be using when they themselves were a moderator. Because I just think that's, I mean, that is just messed up. That's like, there's no excusing that. I tried latex. I don't really want to wear latex. The person in question said, if you think I cheated, I cheated. But I'm sticking around anyways. Change their name twice, turn into a corn cob, and then stop streaming. People were more mad at me because they thought, like, the person would take the news really bad than they were that I actually found out that they were cheating. They were like, you're too mean to them. I'm like, well, they volunteered to be a moderator and then run the same category. I don't think if you mod, like, there needs to be, like, an exchange program. You should be modding. You shouldn't be running if you're modding. I don't think that's right. I was asked to mod the speedrun thing, and I'm like, I'm not going to approve my own runs. I don't think it's right that I'm on the category at all. Like, you got to have other people. There's enough people out there that would review runs that you should need your own runners. Whatever. I have not turned on Balloons Tower Defense 6 recently. I'm sorry. It was funny. We had a great moderator. And then they got into, like, a whole bunch of, like, arguments on, like, GeoGuessr. Like, they were getting into fights with people. But I loved that guy. That guy was awesome. But he was, like, he was fucking starting beef with, like, GeoGuessr or whatever. And then they said you can't, he didn't want to be a moderator or he got, like, banned or something. That's what we deserve. No, he wasn't a flat earther. He was just, like, getting into shouting matches with, like, the various moderators on, I don't know, there was, like, they were, like, doing Speedrun. I don't even know if Speedrun is affiliated with GeoGuessr. But that's what happened. It happened, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. No, it wasn't, it had nothing to do with flat earthers. It was like, they didn't like the way he was clicking or something. I have no idea. Or like he was just like getting in arguments with people, but that guy was great. Love that guy. I really don't know. I don't know the details. I just remember thinking like, this is so dumb. This is a problem. Have I ever met a flat earther? Probably, but I didn't know it. Like, statistically speaking, I have met someone who thinks the earth is flat. But I've never, like, had somebody try to convince me that the earth is flat. Have you? What would it take to convince me that the earth is flat? I'd have to be put into a rocket ship with like a clear glass bottom and fly up to the point where I could see the planet's horizon and see that it's flat. And even then, I would be like, you're fucking with me. Right? Like, they could just be piping in a video feed in the clear bottom floor. Like, I wouldn't believe it. But you know what? There's flat earthers that would use this exact same argument. They'd be like, I believe it's flat. Even if you put me in a spaceship, I would think you're screwed with me. So, I don't know. I don't know that there's any way. I mean, in theory, if the Earth was flat, you would be able to, like, I would be able to go out on my lawn and get a really good, like, telescope and see all my UK boys waving at me. Because it's flat, right? Like, it should just be flat all the way out. That is in theory true. But you can't do that. So there's still elevation? Well, I should be able to see then if I look straight ahead, like all of the mountains that like exist. Like I should be able to look straight at Mount Everest because it's flat. With a good enough telescope. It's the sort of thing where flat earthers and a lot of those other, whatever you want to call them, alternative ideas are more or less exist because like people need like a sense of community. And maybe for some of them it feels good thinking that like they know something that they think other people don't know. They're like, look at these idiots. They think the earth is round. General Zoidberg, I really don't know. I mean, I wouldn't assume that all flat earthers have a similar opinion over what happens when you get to the edge of the Earth. I would think a lot of them probably argue over it. But that's part of the fun. Because now you're in the realm of make-believe. It's like arguing Harry Potter fan fictions. Like, it's whatever you want it to be. First water blight and Namio? Oh, I'm sure I got water blight with coral frequency. I want to bang you. Get over here. She explain it what she does? Well, maybe I didn't get hit by Coral Pookie Pookie. I just would have assumed I did. That's strange. Well, I mean, how many monsters can do Water Blight? Coral Pookie Pookie. Namio. That you're likely to fight in a speedrun. I don't want to ride him. That should work. Dude, we flinched him with the clutch claw. That's terrible. What happened? Where did my pot go? All right, we gotta go. Maybe he hits something. Oh! can mount him now. Or not. He's sending me to the toilet zone. No! Where'd Traff go? I disabled all sound effects a little over a week ago because I was mad at chat. More disappointed, but also a little bit. You're asking why are you being punished for other people being dumb? Great question. Is me ripping a shirt one of your favorite parts of the stream, Condor? Do you think my stream would really take off if I just kept ripping shirts off? I mean, I guess I've been putting the time into the gym, so in a way it does kind of make sense. I may as well work for it, you know. You will sub if that happens every stream. If I want to really milk you guys, I might do like a shirt rip stream goal. I don't really like stream goals. They seem really sad and desperate to me. But if I'm actually doing something as a result, maybe they're okay. Am I planning on doing RTA runs for Wilds? Probably, but I would have said the same thing, Pickums, if you said, like, are you going to do RT runs for Rise? Rise ended up having a pretty awful RTA run. Rise is really just a terrible thing for me. Xbox One Series X. That console doesn't exist. You either have an Xbox One or you use Series X. Which one is it? No, I guarantee you there's still a progression Total Apex. And I think there's still a quest board too. I mean, it'll be a fun game. I mean, you know, we'll see, is all I'm going to say. It's a lot of copium to think that it's going to be a January to March release date. It's very possible, but just kind of doubt it. I don't think the demo is ready to be released to people. Like, it's like crashing. There's like issues with like texture streaming. Like, it's good enough for a trade show in like controlled conditions, but I don't know if we can be trusted with it in our hands. And it's not like they've got like a secret demo that works way better, because they would just be letting us play that version. Have you read comments similar to that, Dean? Like people thinking like we're getting some old demo build, that they've got a much better demo build running somewhere else. I mean, I love Capcom. I'm a Capcom investor, but I mean, that's not really how these things work. They're gonna tune up the performance just before launch. Wait for the day one patch. It's gonna get a lot better. Did Max say he was playing on a good demo, or did he say there was another good demo? Effie Machado at Gamescom, we got a new trailer, but then also a bunch of creators had a chance to actually play a demo and show footage. So if you don't mind cursing your timeline, you can go on YouTube now and see a ton of Wilds footage, like in the... on the event. I mean, Max may play on PC, but if he's going to the Capcom studios, they're going to show them whatever they're going to show them. It's possible they showed him a PC demo. But, like, why would they... Other than it being Gamescom and, you know, for publicity reasons, why would they then have everyone on a PS5 demo that wasn't running well? I guess maybe they didn't want to have, like, 100 high-end PCs to set up compared to PS5. Public demo before 20... I mean, anything is possible. I mean, we live in a world of infinite possibilities. It's definitely not going to be before... I would say Tokyo Game Show is probably the last time we'd see it. PS5 is easier to set up than PC. I mean, what do you think, brother? Also, a gaming PC is, I think, a lot more expensive than a PS5. At least something for the specs that they're going to want to be running Wilds on. Still 2 max potions? That's great. How is this guy not Novid? Is it because of the sleep? Yeah, Kat, you know, I never even sat down and watched the full developer streams. I probably should at some point. Live service. Well, I think you can expect regular title updates, and I wouldn't be surprised if title updates also coincided with new battle passes. If you're really curious, and I hate to make you do it, check out what Exoprimal did. And that's what I would assume Wilds is going to do. Dauntless Battle Passes? Honestly, the Dauntless Battle Passes aren't even that bad. If you buy one, you can earn enough in-game currency to keep them going forever. Oh, he's staying here. I thought he was going to run away. All right. No, let's go. How grindy are they? I don't really do a lot of battle passes. So, I certainly don't do any battle passes regularly, so I can't really say. If you care enough to get the rewards from the battle pass, I don't think finishing it would be that hard. How's Dragon's Dogma 2 monetized? None of the DLC options for Dragon's Dogma 2 were required in any way. I don't remember the Dauntless Battle Pass limiting the amount of XP you could earn per week. Yeah, the extra teleport stone is definitely the closest you got to like anything resembling pay to win. But in a entirely single-player based experience, like, whatever. If you really cared, you could have just looked up guides and found out how to get more teleport stones early on. God knows I didn't get that many. And even then, you're limited to a total of 10 stones on the map at a time, so... What are you even doing? You bought the DLC Port Crystal. What was it, $2? I forgive you. I mean, Christic, you know, I mean, it's not surprising to me that the DLC from Dragon's Dogma 2 was like Devil May Cry. It was the same director. So. Itsuno, I think? Is that right? I genuinely think we're going to get a Hunter Pass in WoW, along with cosmetic DLC. I really think that. But I mean, welcome to the hell world that we live in. Please, no. I'm not saying it because I like it. I'm not like, yay, Hunter Pass. I'm just saying, like, you know, it was an Exo Primal. It's in Street Fighter 6. You think it's not going to be in Wilds? We're almost there. What time is it? 1:17. Can I beat Ruiner and Shara in 40 minutes? Easily. Oh, we're going to be done right around 2 p.m. We're going to be done exactly when I said I wanted to be done. Hunter Pass will be the one who get layered armor. They already confirmed you can get layered armor way earlier in the game. You can get it in, like, low rank. Pelican Pubes, there was a Nintendo Direct, and I streamed that, and I'm like, well, if I'm going to stream the Nintendo Direct, just finish World. Get it in low rank is going to be buying it for real, buddy. As long as it's purely cosmetic? Oh, I mean, it will be. I mean, it'll be... Don't tell me. Ah! Dude! We got Wex 3! That goes crazy. He's an actual cheater.
Bueno,
Sí, señor.
bueno, si tenemos ahora bien. No sabemos.
Just built different, man.
A toda. Estoy de
Sé que te decidido.
I got a better gaming chair than you.
Daremos todo nuestro apoyo a la quinta.
It's been okay, but it's also been kind of bad. Like, we got a lot of dragon attack early on.
Vamos a por ello.
Subamos a bordo de la nave y vayamos a por el Omnidragón.
I mean, we don't really need Destroyer. Oh, why is Vitality here? That's kind of a weird choice. You don't remember when I get bad Deco RNG? I mean, you would. Why would you? You just remember when you get the good stuff. I think we're okay. I do want to change my cat. I have time for Shara. I wanted to get off around 2 today. Which means we have plenty of time for Shara. I need a Farcaster.
Hasta luego, cocodrilo.
I think it's just cosmetics and stuff would be on it. Emotes, stickers. Those are all things that could be on a Hunter Pass. Dude, we spent like 1 or 2 days trying to get that giant beak and it never showed up. My new strategy for approaching Dose. Here's my strategy. If you don't get Sword and Shield, bombs, and whatever the easiest weapon path is that gets even a little bit of green. And that's it. But mostly just bombs. Grinding out a weapon, especially in an all credits run, is just like not worth it.
Vamos allá. A por ello.
Dose and Freedom Unite? Well, I thought Freedom Unite was pretty fast. How long did Freedom 2 take? Was it the grinding for the weapon that took a while? We're going to be way better on Dose next time. Next time I got to try and be better. I might spin before I start the game so that I have overnight to plan and route for what weapon I want to go for. Honestly, should have just gone for the Hypnoc weapon right away. Completely ignored Element. I just thought it would be fun. I mean, it was fun, but... all the weapons new to Dose complete ass. Pretty much. Almost done. We're here. I'm about to get squished. Grakas, thank you. Ow!
No tienes alternativa.
What does DOS stand for? The second main Monster Hunter release on the PlayStation 2 was called Monster Hunter DOS. You may have heard of Monster Hunter Tri for the Wii. I'm gonna get hit by that. Not familiar with the early Monster Hunter releases? Check out my YouTube. I don't normally chill like that, but we got this entire month. We've gone through all of them. Just want to like scrub through them. Take a look through some releases. We started with the very first one and went all the way up. Where's Monster Hunter Quadro then? Now that's when they stopped it. And you know what? I'm kind of upset by that. Was he sleeping? I think he was sleeping. The whole family's over? Maybe they'd be into it too. Mama, Papa, check this out. The middle-aged man is playing all these games. Show him the shirt ripping part. No, non-Leo. I'm not even supposed to be streaming today. I'm not even supposed to be here, man. Today's my day off. But you know what? I wanted to share my day off with you. A year to get the rise? Can I at least enjoy my day off? You gotta bring up Rise, you little fucker? It's not even that I'm worried about time. At this point, I just want to be able to do the bonus content. Don't ban you? I'm not that mad. I cultivated a culture of fear. Maybe that's a good thing. No, I'm done. I tried for a while, Condor. I hope everybody knows that. I really did try. Rappalos, thank you. Weren't you the one that want to ask you, like, you thought we were joking about the shirt rip? I never really tried to make a democracy, but I was trying to go through a kind arc earlier this month. And, it went pretty much as you'd expect. They had No Gigante to rise. No, what a disappointment. I normally get really annoyed when people are like, you need to add this monster to the game, but like Nergigante is actually a really great monster. He should have been in those. Someone was like, we need Bazarios instead. Okay. We need Shogun Sianatar. No, don't get me wrong, I love Shogun. Don't stand right next to me. He's gonna see you, dude. He's got to be really close. I mean, they should have gone full Gravios. It's not even like Bazarios is like a super early rank monster either. He's like at 4-star or something. Gyrototus back to wild. Gyrototus is like maybe the most insane decision. Being like, we got to pick out a world monster to bring. I don't know. How about Gyrototus? But the thing is, Vicisium is like, there's a good middle ground. Not later on, but early on where you're just struggling to break the spines, and it's a lot of fun. They could balance him so that he's fun. Like 18 Urgigante was great. He's got Iceborne. Congratulations, Davey. You're going to have a great time, friend. Oh, he'll have a roar. Fire cannon. I don't think there's a gamble. There's the roar on Gyrototus is canon now. I'm almost worried because my wife has not messaged me since I messaged her at 10 a.m. And I just sent her me ripping my shirt off. I don't know if she's mad at me. Switch your main weapon from glaive to katana. You just got Iceborne, man. You're not in any rush to do anything.
¿Tienes alguna herida?
Descansa un poco.
I made her mad criticizing her form. You got it twisted, man. What she would have preferred is I got up and backseated her form even more. She really likes it when I help her exercise. That's what we did this past Saturday. We exercised for like 2 hours. Let's run until Fatso or Shara? Well, I'm ending the stream today after Shara. Tomorrow we're going to start Rise. We'll probably finish Rise on Thursday, which means we're going to have really a decent chunk of time to then do Fatalis and then maybe some of the title update monsters. It'd be nice to get Primordial Malzeno.
No te preocupes por él. Se lo sabe arreglar solo. En serio, lo he acompañado lo suficiente. Créeme, nadie más está a su nivel. Es el maestro cazador de la quinta flota.
Time does the stream usually start? Normally it's a night stream. I normally start my stream around 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. Sometimes I'm late. Sometimes I'm early. I removed all sound effects. Shut them down. I was literally screaming at chat for being stupid, and then people kept redeeming sound effects, and then I took them away. I said, fine. Fuck it. You get nothing. farts made you laugh. They are pretty good. Maybe I'll add a sound deck at some point, and I'll give myself sounds. Will we ever get them back? I have a lot of talents, but seeing the future is not one of them.
Eres nuestra estrella azul, nuestra esperanza.
What is that actually tenderize? That wasn't the face. The wing? That is a very funny hitbox, because it apparently did nothing. I got the Clutch Claw Talisman, which comes with Cliffhanger, and I'm like, this will probably make it possible. I was right. It would have been really embarrassing if I was wrong. I assume it does. Cliffhanger definitely reduces your stamina usage when you're hanging on a monster, but I'm assuming it also makes the stamina usage on using the Clutch Claw better as well. I could be wrong. I really don't know. Like I just waddled into that. I like this entire chain of events. I mean, we can take a look at it right now. Evading Ivy when moving while grappling onto an enemy. It might just be the hanging portion. I don't know. I would need to test it. Step sheets completed? You don't just complete the step sheet. Has it been 3 minutes already? Looks like it. You couldn't remember the opposite of rise? Like fall? Descend? I like getting squished. I like getting stunned. Descend specifically? Why not Descent? You ever play Descent before, Pro Cal? I don't know if that was on anything other than... Not that I'm gonna constantly.
Is he staggered?
What is wrong with him? I don't think I've ever seen that staggered before. This is ridiculous. Question, does anyone know, does the damage, if I do extra damage, does it carry over to like the naked form? Or does its health like cap? I don't know the answer. If I had to guess, it caps. But I really don't know. How is he not? He's not done. It does carry over. All right.
¿Solo era su caparazón?
Is it? Uh-oh. I mean, the armor set has some really good pieces on it. And the weapons were all usable for a long time. I don't think there's any reason to feel bad about it. I don't think the set bonus is worth using. I mean, you can say the same thing about a lot of the weird set bonuses. A little too early. This is a bad idea. I was like, what if it works though? What What if it worked? No, there's greed, and then there's just being like a full-on dumbass, and that is what that was. Believe in yourself in the way that I believe in tackle damage reduction. That's all I want to say. Oh, we want to change your cat's weapon. Deathless the Fatalis flashback? I mean, I never did anything that bad. But we did die to a puddle once. It was like a claw into a puddle. Did a Cantor ever finish a run? I know Kanta finished runs. Did a Cantor ever finish his Deathless run? He said he was having mic issues. I died, yeah, trying to get wings off of Elatrion. That is definitely true. On baby Elatrion. No, we're gonna let's go for it. Honestly, I don't think I ever died to real Elatrion. I think I only ever died to baby Elatrion. How horrible is that? Poison does so much more. Oh, that's a lot of words. If you're playing on PC, at the very least, you can skip cutscenes. That's my answer. And if I did not answer that correctly, somebody in chat will correct me. But it's a lot easier now. Oh god. Gianluigi, please! Now I feel bad for greeting that one death earlier. Gianluigi's like, don't you wrap me up in your drama. You know what? I'm just making it entertaining. What are the rules for this world run? You can read the title. All the information's on the tab. Safe, and then I took the damage. the percentage of Sharanova at? I think that's more time-based. If you mean at what percentage health does he switch over? I actually have no idea, but it feels like it's like around 30 or 40%. Feels like it's in that range. I'm gonna try and get him with this thing. Really nice. I still never got a leg break. Probably try and get one of those. Not nervous. I was never nervous. Here's hoping the game doesn't crash. It's crashed here before. Well, I'm really glad we finished this. This means we can start fresh with Rise tomorrow. We're rising. Hopefully finish Sunbreak on Thursday. And then we got Friday for bonus content. No, I'm going to roll for the weapon tomorrow. It's more fun if you start the VODs with them. Although I would like to know. Like, I do want to know. Gotta kill Fatalis. That's the plan. We should have plenty of time on Friday for it. We'll do Fatalis first. Just roll now. Can I roll now and then, like, replay the VOD? Replay that section? Is it not more exciting to see the day of the stream? I mean, it would help me if I rolled now. We're not doing bow guns and rice.
Mal que estás. Yo no sé ni cómo lo has...
It would help me if I rolled now. It would let me do some routing ahead of time.
Tu compañera y yo habríamos abandonado la
Roll or rip shirt.
investigación. Muchas gracias.
Honestly, Charge Blade would be good too because, like, everything that boosts gun lance also can boost Charge Blade.
Todo ello.
Alright, I agree with Condor. We're gonna stay consistent. Next time we do it, we'll roll immediately after credits.
Eso ha sido ciertamente inolvidable. No lo cambiaría por nada. ¿Y ahora? ¿Ahora qué voy a hacer?
Sticky Bowgun would be good too. Not
Una
good.
gran mujer me contó una vez.
Now I'm almost worried.
Sigues adelante.
My wife has not
o te
messaged
vuelves
me all day. I know you check your phone.
para dudar de ti mismo.
Cierto. Ya que hemos acabado, buscaré una nueva afición.
She's leaving me on red. I want to know her reaction to me ripping my shirt.
¿Estás herido?
Tío, eres el mejor. Me alegro de que estés ileso. Buen trabajo. Bravo. Esa cosa es enorme. Madre mía. Y pensar que interfería con el torrente eterno.
¿Qué estáis haciendo aquí todos?
That is her reaction.
Dejar este encargo para la quinta flota fue una decisión de la comisión. Pero fue mi decisión que viniéramos también. Y por eso estamos aquí.
Was the shirt pre-cut?
Como siempre.
What do you think? She's not mad about the shirt. I promise you she doesn't
Muy
care.
bien. Regresemos.
Imposible. Segundo asalto.
I couldn't rip the bottom though. The bottom really hurt my hands. I don't know what they do with the stitching down there, but it's much different.
Pues ven a por ello.
Whatever they do at the bottom is like really tough to rip.
¿Está vivo?
Get his ass.
Qué cosas. Otro eslabón en la cadena alimenticia.
Just flying away. Just flapping away in the distance. I almost hit the skip button. You'd have to play it all over again.
Este sitio ha mejorado.
Sí, mucho.
Esto es vida.
Se ha vuelto un buen líder.
Oh,
¿En serio?
Sí.
what a pre-made in Breakers
No
is?
pude mantener la calma.
So,
Aún no estoy preparado.
Dragon Ball The Breakers, asymmetrical
Quizá nunca
PvP
lo
game.
esté. No lo sé.
Pero señor, si lo hiciste genial.
You can queue up solo,
Exacto.
or you and up to 6 of your friends can queue up
Si yo
together.
estuviera en peligro, daría
The game
igual
makes
si
zero
quisiera
differentiation
por
between
la
whether you're playing against one person or 7 people in terms of its matchmaking MMR.
Sí, bien dicho.
And so it is quite a different game experience playing against 7 people that are not using voice comms with like random skills versus playing against 7 people all on voice comms, coordinating using skills like deliberately to fuck you over as much as possible. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with playing it like one of your friends or two of your friends.
Os cuento.
Like, it's within the game design. Like, it can handle that. But when you're rolling like a full 6 stack or a full 7 stack and you all been like playing the game since the launch and you all have like the absolute most crack skills possible for the exact meta at that point in the game,
Solo sabemos eso. Ya pudimos ver
I mean, it
lo que
falls
hizo
off,
cuando se
man.
atrincheró en el torrente.
am I god at the game? I'm pretty good. I'm definitely not
Nuestros esfuerzos, me
a
temo
god.
que
Well,
nos deja
Dead by Daylight has way better matchmaking.
Una cosa está clara.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe Dead by Daylight is shit too.
Amplió su influencia.
Super Sweats? They should get an 8th player and just play themselves Harambe, because otherwise it's not really fun.
Pero si ese es el
I mean, it wouldn't be fun for me just like crushing like the one poor bastard. The real issue is at least in Dead by Daylight you can keep queuing killer.
Yes.
In the breakers, you have to go through like 1+ hours of survivor matches, and then you get one chance to play as a killer.
Así
Meanwhile, you've got people that are perma-queuing as survivor, just constantly like shitting on your chance to play as a raider.
Quizás con una irregularidad tan grande, el
I mean, I would love to have
mecanismo era-
be a killer and have one dumbass at top MMR.
parece que nos queda mucho que aprender. Quizá nuestro
Well,
trabajo
the
sea
fact
más
that they allow, I mean, the
mecanismo
difference is while all of the Bandai Namco games are fun,
Es genial.
like it's a gacha game. Like it is discreetly pay to win. And once it was like Nefuda said that. Once Nefuda said it's a gacha game designed as like a competitive game, I felt better.
Hay que estar listos para la próxima misión.
There's zero pity.
La próxima,
Nuestro
Like there are
objetivo es
skills you could
cuidar
just like
señor
like statistically never get
mientras nos aguanten las piernas.
ever. That would be like really great for that point in time in the meta.
Como
No,
sea,
there's no pity.
¿te animas?
If you're going for a certain skill, you may never get it. Not Iron Pineapple.
No voy a parar.
Or maybe it is Iron Pineapple. I forget the guy's name. Iron Claw? Whatever. One of the larger Breakers content creators spent like $300 to $400 getting some like angry shout skill in Breakers, used it for one match, and then never used it again.
Todos te admiramos.
It's not Iron Pineapple, but is Iron Cane. Iron Cane, I think is his name.
Es una gran responsabilidad. Y recuerda, estaré a tu lado. Igual que en la leyenda, la de los 5. Cuando la estrella brilla, la luna está cerca.
Koname.
Y con eso dicho, venga, compi, a por más aventuras. ¡A comer!
I do like this cutscene. This cutscene is actually the biggest improvement over the base game. They did a good job here. I mean, Chargeblade and Iceborne, my advice is get used to being comfortable with Savage Axe. Because your opportunities to do SAEDs are way more limited unless you're doing a lot of wall bangs. And even then, Savage Axe might be more damage than doing an SAED. You always YOLO? I mean, I'm just saying, there's a lot of fights where things are just faster than your SAEDs. Elemental Charge Blade is easier because the pattern is not as punishing if you don't land it on the head. Some tasty looking gravy. He looks so scared in the background. SAD against Elatrion? SAD is not good against Elatrion. Savage Axe. Now we're cooking. Muscular Chef or Babushka Granny? I mean, they're both nice, but I guess if I had to pick one, Muscular Chef. I like the steaks. The mindset for World? I mean, it's probably useless coming from me, but World is one of the easier games in the series. Just enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy the power that you have in this game compared to all the other games. At least the ones that came before it. Your little brother is speaking brain rot. Skibbity Riz Toilet? Alpha Aura? W? Duos on the Battle Bus? Mung Buddies? Sorry. Stick out your gat for the Rizzler? Ryozo Sugimoto? So 150 hours in low rank village. I mean, that would be enough. 150 hours is enough for a Monster Hunter World low rank. I mean, probably excessively enough, but maybe not. I don't know. If you do every single thing there is to do, might be able to spend 100 hours there.
Hola. Te estaba esperando. ¿Todo listo? Pues vamos.
¿Qué tal aquí?
Venga, déjame que lo vea.
Las manos fuera.
Bien, habéis llegado. ¿Todo preparado?
I'm glad Twitch has not punished me from the shirt rip. I wasn't really worried. If anything, I would have been happy, but I was like, there's a possibility like some narc is going to be like, oh, he ripped his shirt on stream. There are no credits after Fatalis, but assuming we beat Rise quickly enough, we are going to go back and kill Fatalis on Friday. Assuming we're fast enough. I think we are. We can actually make that, huh? With our ticket. All right, I won't do it right now, though. All right, what time is it? 2:07 p.m.? That's 7 more minutes than I wanted and 7 more minutes than you deserve. I'm leaving. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a great day. We'll be back tomorrow around our normal time. I don't know, around 7. We'll be starting Rise. We'll be rolling for the weapon in Rise. I love you. Goodbye.